Hello, my motor enthusiasts. Buckle up because Netflix's Drive to Survive is racing back onto the screen with its sixth season, reliving the thrills of the 2023 Formula One season. Dominated by Red Bull's Max Verstappen with a whopping 19 out of 22 wins, the season was a roller coaster of high-speed action. With a launch date set for the final day of preseason testing on February 23, 2024, the timing couldn't be better. Season 6 promises a deep dive into key moments, behind-the-scenes drama, and in-depth interviews. Can't wait, can we? Hey everyone, this is your mate Enzo, having a chinwag about all things motorsport.
And I'm William, ready to jump into the action.
We'll be here, same time every day on F1 Motor Fever Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and ding that bell, it helps us a ton. Now full throttle, let's dive right in. Blimey, just thinking about all the riveting action from the 2023 season gives me the chills. Red Bull's dominance, Verstappen's triumphs, Perez's victories, and Sainz's breakthrough moment in Singapore, it's all going to be up there in the sixth season of Drive to Survive. And can't help but get excited about the release date, 23rd of February, 2024, the same day as the final preseason testing. What a treat for all of us motor enthusiasts. I can already sense the anticipation for the upcoming season. I wonder what's been captured by those Netflix cameras. What do you reckon, folks? Are you as thrilled as I am? Do you have any predictions for Drive to Survive's sixth season? And more importantly, are you ready for the upcoming Formula One season? Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying our discussion. We've got plenty more to talk about, so let's crack on, shall we? And let's not forget, the upcoming season of Drive to Survive will also give us a peek into the lives of other players on the grid. It's not just about the race wins and the podium finishes. It's about the drama, the tension, the heartache, and the hope. Like Norris and Piastri's journey with McLaren towards the end of the season. Or Verstappen's return to the show after boycotting for 4 seasons because of what he perceived as faked storylines. It's truly fascinating to see the world of Formula One from this perspective, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Each season of Drive to Survive is like an intricate mosaic, capturing the essence of each year's championship. Last season, for instance, started with the new dawn and Ferrari's hopes of making a comeback. Leclerc and Sainz, the increasing pressure, and then the sweet taste of success with that winning race. And then, the drama at Haas, the last-minute decision to drop Mazepin after the Russian invasion of Ukraine and the return of Magnussen. It's edge-of-the-seat stuff.
Indeed, and let's not forget Mercedes' struggles in the second episode, Bounce Back. Lewis Hamilton facing issues with the car's porpoising, Toto Wolff's tension, and Hamilton's priceless feedback. It's like my mum used to say, every cloud has a silver lining. And I guess for a series like Drive to Survive, every season has its unique shade of drama and thrill.
Well, my uncle used to say something similar. Every storm brings a rainbow. And in the context of Formula One, the storm is the race and the rainbow, the story behind it. Let's see what the upcoming season of Drive to Survive brings our way.
Hold on a tick, folks. I'd like to take a small breather from our exhilarating discussion to remind you all about our lovely channel here. If you're reveling in our content, do give us a like and hit that subscribe button. These small gestures go a long way in helping us continue to create this high-octane content for you all. And don't be shy about sharing it with your chums too. We're here every day, dishing out the latest and greatest from the world of Formula One. And on race weekends, we pump it up a notch with special episodes. Oh, and every Thursday morning, brace yourselves for an extra-long special episode on a truly epic subject.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Every like and subscription really does make a difference. Now, let's dive right back into the thrilling world of Drive to Survive and Formula One, shall we?
Moving on, it's apparent that Drive to Survive isn't just about the thrill of the race, but also the very real tribulations of the teams and drivers. The pressure on Ferrari, for instance, proved to be a bit too much. They had some serious reliability issues, and by the end of 2022, their team principal Mattia Binotto had to step down.
That's true. It's a show that unveils the stories behind the headlines. We saw Mick Schumacher, for example, under immense pressure to live up to his father's legacy. His journey with Haas was certainly a ride, albeit a short one, with his contract not renewed for 2023.
And then we have the Alpine team and their struggles. The episode titled Pardon My French shows team principal Otmar Safnauer's attempts to bolster the team's performance amidst an upcoming driver shuffle. Alpine was set to lose Fernando Alonso to Aston Martin, leaving them with a vacant seat to fill.
Speaking of driver shuffles, there's also the McLaren predicament. They had to consider a potential change in their driver lineup, putting Daniel Ricciardo's future at the team in limbo.
Absolutely. And who can forget about the Red Bull domination, the tension at the Monaco Grand Prix, and the subsequent crash? It's like a thrilling roller coaster ride of emotions. And then there's Pierre Gasly, deciding to leave AlphaTauri, leaving Yuki Tsunoda to step up and lead the team.
To add to that, Red Bull's financial dilemma and the FIA investigation put the team's reputation on the line. It's a stark reminder that, on and off the track, it's all high stakes in the world of Formula One.
It seems that the final episode, End of the Road, truly lives up to its name. It gives us a gripping look at the nail-biting battle between Ferrari, Mercedes, and Alpine at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The fight for the second place was just as enthralling as any title race.
Absolutely. With Red Bull already having secured the championship title earlier in the season, the real suspense lay in the battle for the second spot. The teams gave it their all, leading to an intense showdown at the Grand Prix.
Indeed, and it's moments like these that remind us of the profound passion and determination that each team and driver brings to every race. It's not just about the glory of the win, but also about the sheer will to compete, to go beyond limits, and to keep striving for greatness, no matter the odds.
Very well put. On the track, every second counts. Every decision matters. It's a testament to the skill and perseverance of these teams and drivers that they can face such intense pressure and still deliver a performance to remember.
William, what's the buzz on the web about the recent developments in Formula One?
Well, let's take a gander. User by the name Keith Collentine shares, quote, official, AlphaTauri becomes Visa Cash App RB Formula One team for 2024, unquote.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
It certainly is. And there's a fair bit of chatter about what RB stands for. Space Puzzle suggests it could stand for Renn und Brennsport, while someone named Felix suggests Reisende Boliden. Not to mention a couple of cheeky suggestions from Carlos Lett and Greggy Weggs.
Haha, I can only imagine.
User Double Johnny prefers the old name Toro Rosso. There's also a lively discussion about what the commentators will call the team. King Boo voiced his concerns with, quote, genuinely, what do they expect commentators to call them, unquote.
Well, what do the commenters think?
User Peter Kenny suggests they might simply be called RB or Visa RB. However, user Gunning for Glory finds this could be confusing, as RB could also stand for Red Bull. Quite a predicament, don't you think?
It does seem like a branding hiccup, doesn't it?
Quite so. And there's another insight from user Sila, who believes we need a clarification on what RB stands for. He even goes as far as saying that we all mocked Racing Bulls, but it seems better than this current confusion.
Well, when you put it like that...
Finally, there's a take from user Echomancer Amberlife, who thinks they'll be known as Racing Bulls or the Racing Bull, just like Aston Martin was not called Aramco Cognizant Aston Martin. It seems like Red Bull simply puts the primary sponsor first in their team names.
That's a fair point. It's definitely a hot topic, this renaming business. It's been a pleasure having you all with us here on F1 Motor Fever podcast. We've covered the thrilling finale of the racing season and the intense battles that took place right until the very end. A quick reminder to hit that subscribe button, activate notifications, and share our podcast with your fellow Formula One enthusiasts. It's your engagement and support that keeps us going.
That's right, folks. And don't forget to drop us a comment. We love hearing your thoughts and opinions. You never know, your comment might just feature in the next episode. Don't miss out on that, or our daily episodes. We're always here, ready with the latest from the fast-paced world of Formula One.
And if you can't get enough, rest assured we've got plenty more fuel in our tank to keep you entertained and informed. So don't be strangers.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time, listeners. We're looking forward to the next episode where we'll continue our journey through the world of Formula One. Remember, pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road. Our channel's content is pure gold.